from Cameroon, from Himalayas, from like all kinds of countries, and every time I go there, I do like 100 euros on pepper. So I'll bring you a bag of pepper next time.
Sweet.
Wait, so you love pepper?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a salt person, but I love me some pepper. FaZe on the T side. Pasha pushing Ivy. Guardian looking for it, and he found what he was looking for, perhaps.
It's like on that kill, it literally looked like Pasha like slammed mouse one.
It's funny when some people grip the mouse so tightly. It looks like a 1.6 aimbot where it used to just wobble a bit. Snacks has had enough. Snacks is he's playing pretty well at the moment, it must be said. Hard to argue that he isn't the sort of strongest player or the most important on Virtus Pro. The bomb will be touched, but what does Nico do? Does he go to save his Kevlar, perhaps? And it seems that there's nothing more to gain from this. And he'll just hold his angle. And keep hold of his Kevlar. Just kind of stops moving altogether. Giving up on that round. But they got the bomb plant, which means that they're likely to be going for an AK buy on round number 3. So if you did want an AWP, this would be a good round to stay with USP.
Still can't believe you compared Handa Express to Nando's, man. That's crazy.
I would say that I would rather have Nando's, but
should hope so.
In terms of,
I haven't had Panda Express though.
I would say you have to spend 2 times. Like Nando's, I think it's pretending to be. Is Nando's classified as fast food?
Nah, you like sit down and eat.
Yeah, I guess it is a real restaurant type experience, but it's a chain, and so it feels like it's close to fast food.
It's chain food, you know.
So I felt like Panda Express is in that realm, but it's obviously not quite as good.
Is it worth going to Panda Express?
Oh, you should definitely try Panda Express.
Just get some orange chicken once. It's
Yeah, no, it's definitely good.
It's a Taco Bell of Chinese food.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Taco Bell.
And Taco Bell is great. So
I'm not big on tacos.
I mean, Taco Bell's
it's not Mexican
really
food,
good.
But it's great.
I don't like eating with my hands.
It's very authentic.
I don't like eating with my hands.
Nice, authentic Mexican
food. Yeah, you get the real American experience from Taco Bell.
When they had Taco Bell at Beyond the Summit, they had one that was fish, like you'd get fish and chips in London. So I just took the fish out and left the taco.
That wasn't Taco Bell.
I didn't leave the taco in the tray, but I mean, I
don't think Taco Bell has fish.
No.
And if Taco Bell had fish, I would
probably
be
not
fish
good.
from Taco Bell.
What she ordered.
But the Nacho Bell Grandes, though.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I'm going to try this Panda Express.
So, what was interesting was Claren explaining at the summit how Taco Bell managed to make their food healthier and also save money by removing like 30% of the salt because no one noticed. So they were just like, huh, it tastes just as good without 30% of the salt, and we saved this much money. So no, Taco Bell's actually...
everybody wins. We're not killing people so much anymore. Or killing so many people with all that salt. That's what scares me about plain food.
He just has a Glock and nothing.
Why? Oh my, that's a selfless... You know, everybody wants a teammate like that.
He's just hanging out, man. He's just got a Glock.
Here for the ride. 2 CTs left versus Pro, trying to bring this back. Pasha, how does he do that? Grenade goes the wrong way. Has he got time for the reload? Doesn't seem so, because Olofmeister has perfect timing. Now leaves Neo alone. Bomb's not planted though. That's a very nice punish there. He's only got 15 HP, drops the pop flash, but he knows the bomb won't get planted for him. Suggesting he's moved away. Somebody may have to go towards connector, see if he's looking towards B. In fact, Olofmeister's doing that, so Guardian may have to start looking towards main as well as Pop Dog, but perhaps Neo will give up on this one. Not feeling the hero plays today. First round on the board for FaZe.
And Kerrigan just had a Glock. Where did he go? Did he go Ivy?
Yeah, he went Ivy with the bomb.
I'd like to look back to see how that happened. That not even $300 to buy the poor man of
They got it. Yeah. Oh man.
Fundraiser for Kerrigan.
If you lose that round, you gotta be like, Kerrigan, you really gotta step it up, man. Like, come on, bro.
Well, he's been given an AK by teammates. He'll buy himself some grenades. Neo on the scouts, 3 M4s of different kinds for Virtus Pro. So now we see Mihu and Pasha on the M4A4. Although I don't know if they are both their own guns.
Oh,
See if they're different.
that was a call out right there. Only hits top.
Oh, nice.
Yikes.
That's refreshing. Oh, another one from Neo, looking for a third.
He does get 3 here.
Oh, you gotta hate it when you just continually dueling a scout. But is that enough damage for the team to capitalize on? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Snacks not managing to get the kill there.
I guess the round's not over, but that's the thing is, like, they do continue to push even in man advantage situations. And here's not even a man disadvantage. They're pushing.
So there are...
And they have so much control.
Mihu's and Pasha's M4s are different M4s, which means that 2 of them have M4A4s equipped. That we'll come back to. I feel like you would expect the silenced M4s and train and the M4A4s on Inferno, rather than the other way around. But here we are, 45 seconds remain. Guardian switching out so he can deal with the trade fragger. Not quite hitting the mark through the smoke there. Going to replenish that smoke. Look towards connector. And he's Olafmeister alone. They spotted the bomb as well. 34 seconds, and it seems there'll be a reposition towards the back of A. Maybe even towards Ivy, perhaps. Try and cut out anywhere this bomb can get planted apart from stop sign. Also called camera by some people. I don't know where camera comes from, but there we go. Perfect repositioning. Oh, there's a security camera. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I call it train stopper usually, but camera as well.
Stop sign, camera. Same syllables, more or less. Camera. Camera.
This round should have been over as soon as he got that kill. Even though they're low by, they still had they had such a big advantage.
It's really important, the rotation at the end there from Pasha. They know the bomb is dropped towards main when they kill Guardian. So he knows he's got time to rotate towards Ivy, so there's almost nowhere for the bomb to get planted, rather than continue to fight in the connector position. A valiant attempt, but there will be no medals awarded for this round.
Those are the kills you love to be gifted, man.
They're so easy.
That's just, you just get gifted.
You aim it like halfway down the door, headshot, crouch level.
I just hate when people flash and go down with the flash. It just kills me.
4-1, both teams on the bye once more. FaZe, another bumpy start, but it's a very long road to victory versus FaZe. Kerrigan in the Olafmeister position. For those of you who didn't play the game when Train was reintroduced to the map pool, Olafmeister would just walk out main all the time. And screw with people, mess with people. He would just walk out all the time.
Kerrigan usually dies. He does it a lot.
Well, like
No,
Sean,
he does it a
Sean
lot.
being a FaZe.
He does it a lot, and they specifically, like, everybody knows that Kerrigan is going to go out to Olaf because he does it so much.
But yeah, according to you, he just dies.
He does die a lot, yeah.
I remember when Pronax was on Godsend, on Cash, on CT, he would always go through mid. Pretty much every single round at some point. It was always fun to watch, because it was pretty much guaranteed. 2 Ts remain, and now it's just Olafmeister trying to hold things down, trying to keep them off the plant. Made it expensive for them, but they should be good if Snacks gets off the bomb. He's the one of the defuse kit, and he will. With his big machete.
So on CT side, he would just go lower mid, and just walk through.
Yeah. Every round.
Yeah.
Every round, yeah. Every round. It was mad.
That wouldn't fly with Bard off in this.
It was pretty entertaining.
You get knifed.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
No, I'm saying if you were a T, you'd kill him.
I'd more likely be the CT, to be honest. Going through mid. I always end up playing mid because nobody knows how to play mid in a pug. No one ever. They always pick Cash, don't know how to play mid on either side. And it's just a disaster every time.
I'll do it with you, James.
Let's do it, man. I got my setup right there. I'm ready.
Do you play from here?
Yeah.
That's good.
It's cool. So I got to watch all the guys, all the FPL admins. Well, not all of them, some of them. Which is fun. While I'm playing in the NA circuits. 3 players left for the FaZe clan, and they are getting cut down one by one in this pistol rounds.
Yeah, they did full smokes and couldn't get across the site.
Oh, so I played. I was playing yesterday in. I'll say this quickly in the Mythic Pro League, and there was some guy who was really excited that I was playing, and he goes like, "Dude, when you're at Beyond the Summit, I spent the whole stream trying to look up your shorts, man."
Like, yeah. James didn't know because he's reading tweets. He didn't know what Moose Knuckle was. I was like, James, it's when you can see your nuts, dude.
I had no idea. We don't have moose in the UK, so what can I say?
Moose Snuggle.
I have a jacket called Moose Knuckle. The company is Moose Knuckle.
Ooh. Well, Pasha survives at least.
Yeah, because he ran.
Mihu died for a good cause. And there's more CTs here, so they've left a hole. There's a hole in the defense, which is main. But there are many players from FaZe around Ivy, and they're running away. And I do wonder if somebody's going to walk through the Ivy position, but they're going to be so far away for the rotation. Barley trying to buy time in the meantime. It is Pasha with the AWP.
What do you think happened there? Mihu was just like, let me fight this, and then Pasha was like,
I think Pasha should have thrown a smoke.
Well, they had the bait set up there, but it seems that Pasha kind of broke it by moving back.
he wasn't peeking, yeah.
And then he was kind of screwed after that.
Communication.
Okay, Neo with the Molotov trying to stop them getting to the site, but they'll push him and take him down instead. That works out for them. So Snacks is still around the bomb train. So many targets though, not sure where to stand, and Nico will take him down. That is B possession for FaZe. One player in connector, one player going towards CT, or the back train actually. Not quite CT, but now the cross is made. The bomb is going to get planted with 25 seconds on the clock. Pasha trying to flush some of these players out, but the Molotov has failed. It bounces and hits the ladder, but not the floor. And that is a big problem for them. Pasha up close. How does he not get traded? He's got to rely on his teammate here. Going for the scope, gets one. Karrigan spots the second one, and that's going to allow Olofmeister to reposition. The smoke will create question marks for Bialy. Karrigan's there, Karrigan's gone. There is a kit for Bialy and a smoke grenade. The Molotov's coming out, and down goes the smoke, and he's gonna... I don't know if he touched the bomb. Trying to bait him out there. A bit further.
Nice.
So patient from Bialy, and that gives him the round 7-1.
Gotta love that he didn't shoot just as soon as he peeked. You know, Austin is for me trying to get off as many shots as he can. Assuming Bialy's sticking it. Thought that Molly was going to be a game changer, but apparently it wasn't necessary. Nice 1v2.
He picked up the smoke on the way as well, so moment of fortune.
That's such good patience. Holy smokes. FaZe are getting smoked. They're, yeah.
Guardian 00, well, is he 007? Or is he just 07? 017. He's escaped. 12-3 for Neo. Not many kills, really, across the board for FaZe, with the exception of Olofmeister. So, looking pretty good so far. The bigger a score Virtus Pro can rack up on this half, the better. Where's my keycap, Londers?
It's gone. It's on the way.
I want the keycap. Although the keyboard for it hasn't arrived.
Okay.
They said the earliest it will ship.
Rush for?
The earliest it will ship. I can't wait for things. I'm excited. I'm an immature little boy. My Night Fox keyboard is supposed to arrive on the 20th at the earliest, or ship, sorry. So, yeah, there's at least a week to wait. 6-round lead for Virtus Pro. Neo on his own in the B-bomb site, so it seems for the time being that it's Neo taking Taz's position. So Mihi will be elsewhere on A. 2 players rotating in for the CT side, but will they be fast enough? Not if Olofmeister has anything to do with it. Savage plays from Olofmeister, and that is the round done.
Running a upper is so strong if you can get the Z rotate to like trick him into watching outside. What I'm always, I don't know. What I wonder is they throw the sandwich poke at the beginning of the rounds, bait some utility outside, nice, a little bit of information, just like something cheap. But how do they know that the Z rotate is not watching upper?
They definitely don't.
Okay.
But you can tell Neo's not comfortable in area. Like, there's just from the 2 rounds that we saw, where he threw like the underhand flash and tried to peek sidewalk, like he didn't play it right, and then there he just didn't like throwing that nade, like just lobbing like a nade like that. I mean, it's just you could tell he's just not comfortable in area. I mean, he shouldn't be, right? Like, he hasn't been playing it for very long, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, that's one thing that was super consistent about Virtus Pros. Taz playing inner forever.
And that is something to bear in mind at home as well, that it's about the long-term, not short-term results, where you have essentially, well, maybe even 2 players learning new roles if Miku's playing what he's used to on train, as opposed to what he's not.
Just think about like FaZe entering you inner. Like, oh, I just would not.
I've never lost a FaZe on LAN.
Have you ever played them on LAN?
That's a fact. Look, the important part, Launders, is that I've never lost to them on LAN, right?
Yeah, well, that's something we have in common.
3 players moving in. How many has Bialy spotted? It seems the communication isn't there for his position just yet. 1 player around the bomb train. Snack's trying to reposition. Got to be careful though, because his silencer may give his position away. Now Guardian with 6 HP to pre-fire from Bialy will be enough for round number 8 for Virtus Pro.
Bialy killed it that round. That was good. Like, immediately just like went up the train. As soon as he got mollied, he just knew exactly what to do. And it may not seem like the craziest decision making, but when a molly comes at you and their flash is coming over and you know they're pushing you and he just knows exactly what to do, like like a lot of people get flustered in that situation.
Yeah. Outside is a nightmare.
Yeah,
Outside is a
like,
nightmare. He was playing, where was he, Sandwich?
he was sandwiched and the molly came and he crawled up the ladder without
Was he
making
back blue or
noise.
red? Or,
He was like towards the front one, kind of.
yeah.
Yeah. Just walked up. Or crouched up. But it's like, it's a panicky situation, you know?
And he's also new to that spot too, because that's where Neo was playing.
The phone goes red. What a lovely rose red. Nice.
It's very British.
It's the phone that you'd find in a superhero's like office or cave or something.
Are there any British superheroes?
Is it? Where's Inspector Gadget from? I have no idea.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Inspector Gadget, my favorite superhero.
Who says that, man?
That's really funny.
Brains from Thunderbirds. Lady Penelope. She's the superhero.
Oh yeah.
Thunderbirds. isn't it?
Thunderbirds, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Slim Pickens.
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget's superhero, man. He's got sleeve of wizard.
That's really funny.
All right, 4 versus 2. 2 pistols left. What about? I mean, I guess Pingu's from like Antarctica.
Pingu's not a superhero.
Pingu's a superhero.
Pingu's a claymation.
What are you talking about?
Claymation show for kids.
Pingu's awesome.
That's a straw man.
I'm trying to think of like, I'm trying to think of the Marvel vs.
Also,
Capcom 2
Pingu is
character select board to see if anyone is English.
I think Pingu is Canadian. I think it's a Quebec, a show from Quebec, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but is he in Canada or is he in like
Yeah,
Antarctica?
Quebec.
Ooh, can Guardian actually do this? Oh, just one more shot. It's going to be hard to the human shield. Oh, he's taken one. But Pasha will get off the bomb, get back on the bomb. All right, I need to find out where Pingu's from.
That's right there.
Well, what is Pingu?
Pingu's a claymation penguin for like on TV or like a kids network.
Pingu is awesome. If you like really,
He just goes wah wah. Like, walks around. It's not really a superhero.
Pingu's great, man. Pingu. All right, we need a poll.
It's
Is
basically
Pingu a superhero?
If Winnie the Pooh was
I'm gonna do a
penguin-
Twitter poll right now. Actually, screw you guys. Launders, you commentate. I'm out here.
Yeah, no problem. Inner push. This is always nice when you have at least another person come and help you out. That was
Oh, they have
tough.
the double op inner push.
Oh my god. I mean, you never expect it. Yikes. It's not like a good reason to peek all the way down there when teams are just like really just want you to do that for the whole round at IB. What a good one. Yeah, though. They didn't even hear that from him. Oh, they think Pasha was there as well. 3 on 3. Bialy in a really off angle. Damn. Left side T-con. Kerrigan has info. He knows there's an op inner. He knows that Biala will probably keep going, and the only player who wasn't aware of Snacks ready for that ladder.
On my Twitter, there is a poll for 5 minutes. Is Pingu a superhero? Yes or no? Are you logging in to vote, Lauders?
Listen, I need my opinion to be heard.
All right, so FaZe, what do they have to play with? Pistols. And they have no grenades, no flashbangs, no nothing. So it will just be fast charges into the A site, or maybe not. Rain has a goosey gander and decides against it, against the initial grenade spam, perhaps. So FaZe have only seen one, sorry, Virtus Pro have only seen one player so far. And now they've seen 2. But where is the bomb? They've lost Mihu. But it's 4 versus 2. Still, damage can be done here. But maybe Olaf Meister needs to gone out. And there it is, 11-2. This is quite a monstrous half from Virtus Pro.
Oh, it is British? Swiss British?
What, Pingu?
Pingu.
But I mean, location-wise, like he's not in England. You don't have igloos in England, so he's got to be in Antarctica or somewhere. Maybe some British territory that they took over at some point. Okay, so Pingu is an English superhero. I'll take that.
He's half Swedish if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's all good.
South Pole, Antarctica.
There we go, Antarctica, but English. Well, Olaf Meister getting picked off. What is going on here?
Ivy control. Oh, he sees him. Boom.
Beautiful.
He waited long enough for that inaccuracy to be 100% over. Just almost everywhere.
God damn.
Oh my god, he hit that.
Wow, I did not even register that kill.
I didn't even know he shot.
Yeah. Nice tag from Rain, but 1 versus 4, second last round. A bomb plant would be fantastic for him, but there's just too many people too many pieces on the board. Why don't we say that? Too many pieces on the board.
Too many puzzle pieces present.
Are there any Canadian superheroes?
Yes, the guy from Due South. Due South. That's the way I'm going. He's a Mountie. You don't know Due South?
I feel like
You
all
spent all your time
superheroes are
on
just American.
spent all your time on 4chan. That's why. Due South, man, old school Canadian TV series about a Mountie. It's a big shot from Nico, but instant trade from Mihu.
I don't think this counts as a superhero.
He's just some,
like
just
a
some
cop.
random Canadian guy, man.
It's RCMP. This is the mountain police.
He's just a, he's just some guy. James.
No, he was the only thing
be a
English people
superhero if
knew
you're
about
just some
Canada.
guy.
So who is your favorite superhero in general?
13-2.
Inspector Gadget.
No, my favorite superhero was Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. She was a beast, man. She had that golden hair. They filmed it like with a golden hue. She was so beautiful, man. It was awesome.
Is Batman considered a superhero?
Because he doesn't have superpowers.
Yeah, is he?
I think he is, but
He's a superhero.
I have to consider him.
He's a superhero.
I feel like this has been asked like a bunch of times, probably.
Yeah, he's my. Because I want him to be, because he'd be my favorite.
I mean, what else? Where else would you put him? Like anti-hero?
Rich dude.
Rich guy.
He's definitely better than the freaking Canadian.
But they put it out there,
whatever
man. That
it's
was on the
called.
English TV.
Batman just wants to be like Elon Musk.
All we knew about Canada was the guy from Due South. Mounties and like trees and stuff. 4 versus 2 as the bomb gets planted. FaZe coming in for the retake, looking for a much needed pistol round. Just down to Mihu. And little did he knew that the round would go to FaZe.
I thought you were gonna rhyme.
I'm a dyslexic rapper.
That's a skit right there. That's a Key and Peele.
Parappa the rapper, remember that?
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yes. My tattoo artist looked like Parappa.
What, he was 2-dimensional?
I just wear that too.
He had a really flat head. Did he have dreads or did he have like weird stuff on his hat?
He just had like a, I don't know what came out of
I
his
don't
meeting.
even remember, man. I just remember I liked the game on PlayStation.
This is how you stop an Ivy push.
With, with Glocks at long range. Let's look at the gloves. While they stand around, look at the people's gloves. No gloves.
No gloves.
Are they
Green
gloves? Okay,
Gloves are actually kind of ugly.
we're getting there. My gloves are gangster.
What do you have?
I have the Crimson Weave gloves, and I have the hand wraps. I forget what they're called.
Do you like the hand wraps?
I do, but only on the T side.
Fair enough.
So I use the hand wraps on T side, and I use the Crimson Weave on the
I had these really expensive. I opened one glove case and got
CT.
these like $400 Eclipse Moto gloves, I think it was. But I didn't notice I had them. You know, like after a while, I just forgot I had gloves. So I was like, I'm just gonna sell these.
Somebody tried to sell me the snakeskin gloves for $2,500, and I was like, I'll give you $400 for them.
And he's like,
Because that's what
"Fine."
they're worth to me.
Yeah.
Because I'll use them.
That's
but
what they're
worth
worth to me.
They're not worth $2,500. So it's like, rather than try and find a middle ground because we're not going to, I'll just like, I'll buy them for this price.
This is what I'll pay.
Yeah.
And just tell me to sign your profile.
And they're like £2,000 on Steam. I'm like, this is what I'll pay for them, man. Thank you.
That's
but
like
goodbye.
48 dishes of Nando's.
Well then, it's buy rounds. FaZe have 4 rounds on the board, and Virtus Pro are 3 rounds away from victory, from shutting it down. Shutting it down like the hotel in China definitely should be.
That was crazy.
Building standards before you even get to the brown water.
Oh, that was a nice pick. Nico's just trying to push up the ladder. It's E-box. Rain replaces him, so... Oh, wow. Did Pasha run through smoke to get there? Oh my god, everything's just... They're just pushing.
This is carnage. And there are 2 FaZe players left. Make it 1. Olofmeister is alone now versus 3. He has a good position towards Ivy, and they're going to plant the bomb for him. Is that smoke dissipating? It is, and he'll get the kill, and the plants are just in time, but I don't know if he realizes that Patch is on the site. There it is, seen him now. Where is the last player? Olofmeister almost has all the information. Got to move away from the grenade, move back into position. Trying to figure out where Pasha's partner is. He has a Molotov, he has a grenade, a HE grenade. I mean, he's looking for the kill, trying to eliminate the players, trying to take it by force, but it seems this might not be FaZe's map today.
I was expecting them to have like a way better CT side. But that was also like the first rifle. But that was such a crazy first rifle. I mean, you know, they took a good T-con spawn to make sure they could kill Nico. That's like a free E-box kill. And then after that, it was like they even pushed Ivy. They got that kill. Like, re-aggressed T-con, got another kill. The only issue I have with that type of aggression is just that it's not sustainable. Like, eventually you will lose. But I guess you could say that about any kind of round.
How much is Pasha willing to commit to this? Surely they heard his little trot, his prance up the IV position. Getting his equestrian game on. Virtus Pro still with loads of smokes for execute. Pasha patiently waits until Koga maybe gets a bit eye-tired and takes him out towards Ivy. So he'll try and draw players towards the A site, and that's working. Guardian's now rotating towards Ivy. Ivy's a very important position to hold, but Guardian, maybe realizing what's going on, is going back towards the B bomb site. But is that where he will stay? It seems so.
That's actually really nice because Olaf didn't spot the entire time, so he got lucky and found a moment where they didn't even see him when he spotted. And because of that, they got the extra rotate. But there's one outside T-con, so now they're coming down.
Yeah, Nico's very close connector as well. Olofmeister up close with the Mag 7, getting those meat shots in, and it's abandoned ship. Pasha's gone from Ivy back to main. He's out main now, trying to cut off the place towards connector, but they are on the site, and they have no idea that Nico's on the bomb train. Pasha is taken down by Rain, but he's fallen off as well. Now it's Guardian cleaning up the rest of it. Virtus Pro in a nice spot, but they couldn't capitalize. They could not close it out. That's broken their money as well. So comeback territory for FaZe. A long road, but never count FaZe up because FaZe are FaZe.
I think they're almost out.
Almost out?
Yeah, I think they are.
What do you mean?
Of the game.
FaZe?
Yeah.
75% of people voted yes.
Yeah, because
Pingo is a superhero.
Because they all want to have fun and they're trolling. But they really don't
This
think
is a
that
factual
Pingu-
poll, Launders.
the
You
poll-
can't discredit.
The question might be.
You cannot come to my studio and discredit my polls on Twitter.
You can't have a factual question. It's just a question. But
What are you saying? Is funk fake news? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Is that your argument?
I'm just saying it's.
75% of people say yes, Pingu is a superhero. They're saying that as a gangster penguin.
Like, I almost voted yes.
So you know, in your heart of hearts, Launders, you know where the truth lies.
Like, look at some of these gifts. Like, that's Pingu.
Days looking at Pingu gifts. Didn't expect Pingu to come into play during today, but I mean,
So far, Pasha has just been owning Kerrigan and Ivy.
Yeah, he just keeps running up. You think he's just like, I'll kill him? You think that's what he says?
That's exactly what he says.
Yeah. Because he's going by himself too a lot of times, which is very demoralizing, I think. Especially when you know they're going to do it, but it's hard to stop someone. It's very confident.
It's a lot harder for him this round though without nades.
Mm.
If he gets peeked at any moment while he's just walking up from like, who's that on the right? Rain or Nika? Nika? Yeah, Nika will probably kill him.
40 seconds remain for Virtus Pro.
There it is.
Taking it slow. There's a gorgeous flashbang, and I'll have to learn that one. Taking a play towards Pop as well. Oh my god. Nika cleaning up. Guardian with the last one.
I think it's just on the third one down, and then you like, it's like a medium throw.
Yeah, it's like right and left click like right away.
Yeah.
Going to a demo
That's
to
clean.
watch it. Otherwise, I'll never remember. Round 21. Nico, Flash, Ivy. I like to play Ivy with the AWP. Although I spend most of my time looking towards main and Pop Dog. Mice are looking for the information play. Now, sometimes people use this to get a rotation from a player in connector, but he already has Guardian in this position. So I wonder what the purpose is on this occasion, because they have a different setup to the one we are used to. 2 smokes, 2 flashes. Here they come. Olaf Meister is blind, forced away, but they're looking to take connector. Maybe expecting one person here. There's already 2, but they will get the kills regardless. Rain trying to deliver something, but not
That
quite
was, like,
hitting the mark.
killed.
You see the frustration there. And Rain back on the M4A4. So, okay, we need to talk about these M4A4s because they're back. Neo with Virtus Pro M4A4. Won't do him any good though. 2 plays remain for VP. Now it's just Snacks on the high ground. 2 players between him and the bomb diffuser, and there it is. So the M4A4s are out for train.
Why do we have to choose it? Why can't we just buy both?
I know. I don't see it.
Or like switch whenever, you know?
They're both
you know what
meant
I'm
to
saying?
be.
I just don't get it.
There was a secret console command you could use to switch mid-match. I don't know if you could still use it.
Oh, there is a command to regenerate health with cheats on that a bunch of people tweeted me. So I'm going to add that to my default config.
Oh.
So I can test grenades now on my own without bots.
Yeah, but you gotta go. You have to throw the grenade and then no clip to the spot.
No. There's a script. So you can save
set
the
throw?
grenade and it just throws it from nowhere. Like, well, from wherever you throw it, and you can be anywhere else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll link you to it. Okay, so the command is somewhere, but we'll come back to that because I'll find it in a bit. Oof. Virtus Pro looking to make it to match point now. 3-on-3 though. Guardian and Nico fighting back. Very quickly indeed. Bomb is outside main. Bayali now in the middle of Ivy, which is still being covered.
Isn't top blue kind of unsafe when you don't have ladder control?
With what Guardian did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great snap from Neo, but Nico with the more important one. That's the bomb. Getting tagged, knows where one player is now, but he'll focus on someone else trying to pop out. That's an important note there. He knows obviously knows he's being shot from his left, but he knows he's about to take cover, so does not need to take that engagement. He'll just continue looking for information elsewhere. 8 HP now for Nico. Shot straight in the face, and that is match point for Virtus Pro.
Not a whole lot of money. Oh, actually, no, they've got a couple of buys. They can even off up. Kerrigan can drop a rifle. Might see one ump. Mag 7 inner, maybe again.
SV_regeneration_force_on 1. SV regeneration force is that command. Marvelous stuff. Thank you, internet. I think 3 people tweeted me. Thank you all.
Bless console.
Sabai will be looking towards Ivy on this occasion. Pasha getting his bell rung immediately from above the trains. Nice angle from Nico with the smoke down on Pop Dog, covering him. It's an angle for you guys to use at home. Less expected peek into main.
Main control is really important for CTs. I mean, from there you can do so much. As terrorists, you're like, oh, we can get big flanked. If we go down ladder, we're not safe. So, and you know that the team's gonna be like potentially more heavily stacked towards B. It can be really frustrating if it gets smoked off and CTs push it.
So if somebody was on a ladder by connector, Pasha would see them with this boost, which is what he's looking for. He's waiting for somebody to make their way up there, and maybe there'll be something. But how long do you wait? 40 seconds remain. Olofmeister playing close to the smoke. Does he push with this?
He's got to decide.
Oh boy. Okay, so far so good. 2 kills for Olofmeister. 4 versus 2 as Virtus Pro try to hold on to this match point, but it doesn't seem like they'll take it on this occasion. FaZe now, 9 rounds on the board, and that will be a second AWP if they want it, and I think it will be retreat, maybe? No. AK-47. 9 rounds on the board, Virtus Pro broken again.
We get a bit closer. Can we look at the rounds in tab? So, okay, they just won that last one. That's actually kind of crazy, because it looked like on this half, like Virtus Pro, I guess the 2 rounds they won, they just pushed everything and were able to get all their kills, but every other round they just got owned.
Well, trying to do some damage in this round at the very least. They're just running, strafing. They'll get 2 kills out of this, maybe even a 3rd one, yes. Now, if Neo can find Kerrigan, this could get really gnarly, but he'll be taken down. Jumped off the balcony, fell on his feet. Not nice.
Probably just... I think they're still full resets. They probably shouldn't even spend that much money. Just buy up next round. 11, and then they have 13 as well. And then they get force for OT if it does come to that. So you smoke 2 flashes. Oh, they're just going to flash the ramp. This is actually... Oh! But FaZe fall off, so they won't eat that flash.
Smartly done, because you don't want to play close against a numbers game like that. Don't want to give your opponents an M4. Play from distance, make it hard for them to pick up any weapons, which is what Olofmeister and co are doing on this occasion. Another thing for those at home. You know they're on eco. You're playing against numbers. If you play close, you are going to die. Play far away, it's a lot easier for you. And for your team. 4 rounds away are FaZe. This is doable for them. Overtime is a possibility, for sure. For sure.
They bought 2 ops.
On the T side.
On T side.
Where do you put the second one? If you have one in main, do you put him towards Ivy? Do you try and take Pop Dog and look towards Ivy from there?
I think like normally you don't like two ops on T side. Doesn't seem really like to make that much sense. But one thing is, if somebody gets an off kill, then oh my god, now Posh is just going in all by himself. But if one guy gets an op kill, they won't expect the other one, so people will push kind of more aggressively. But damn.
Oh, Earthmeister knows somebody's there now. The grenade collided, gave the sound cue away, and Snacks has lost the bomb. But there's a smoke down, so it's really hard for Earthmeister to hold that position. And this is really turning around. Pasha looking for a third kill, and he will find it. Last player in Pop Dog, he's blind. Pasha, will he go for the fast crouch peek? Oh! Did he go for a double scope?
I don't know, but it seemed like he could have shot there. But he had it lined up. He had it.
Man, the second kill from Wolfmeister right here, so important.
Who has killed who more, Olaf or Pasha?
I don't know. 22 kills for Pasha, 28 kills for Wolfmeister.
Because like they've battled each other at their spots so many times over the years.
It's like in their Twitter bio. It's like their 1v1 record versus each other.
Like I remember on Cobble, like Olaf would just go out and just fight Pasha like every round.
It wasn't even about Counter-Strike
No,
anymore.
it was just like, I'm dead serious. They have just like battled each other at their spots for
Pretty
a
cool.
many years. I'm pretty sure Olaf's probably gotten the best of them though.
This time it's Carrigan to take Pasha down. And 2 players remain for Virtus Pro in this eco round. 1 player remains for Virtus Pro in this eco round. Everyone's dead for Virtus Pro in this eco round. 13 to 15 from FaZe's perspective. And a tactical timeout has been called by one of these 2 teams.
The sad part about that last round was you know, Pasha got 2 kills, and then FaZe did a good job though. They pushed in, they got their kills. Olaf played it super aggressively, but dropping down ladder was important about the bomb. And it's really hard to get op kills on Train C-side. You need a lot of help, and TTs are playing carefully enough. There's like no reason. They have so much room to work with to not get opped.
Very important round.
Oh, he hit him. My goodness.
Oh, and Olafmeister's back in the position he was going to use in a previous round. Maybe they forgot it was an eco previously when they backed off and then realized this is not the time. Very basic flash there from Snacks. That's basically his balcony play, but in main. And hasn't worked out for him. 2 versus 3. Mihu and Bialy. Bomb needs to be collected. Bialy not hitting the mark, and this might mean overtime, boys and girls. I don't know what the money's going to be like if they don't plant the bomb. If they plant the bomb, it's all but guaranteed that they'll have AKs, but you can see it is trash. So
Yikes.
bing bong, ding dong.
Just 2-tap him? He didn't even spray, did he?
Yeah, just click click.
Well, they got full loss. What do you call days? 30th round.
Probably something through Ivy. At least send someone Ivy when it's 2 people. Pasha can't really go.
What's the goal to get all the way up? Just get a
Just
kill?
to fight Carrigan and hope we
fight
can kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what they're doing. Pasha's had good success there.
Ooh, pre-fire.
You just try to like think about what worked in previous rounds, and then just pick one of those things,
I mean,
or just specifically in the situation.
kinda. They don't. The only thing that worked was Pasha going out and killing people. Right? So at least make something happen with that. But they've had many chances to win rounds.
Yeah.
So. But I mean, I would pretty much do the exact same thing they're calling right now. So.
1 minute's mark, and FaZe have changed their approach around Ivy. They've got 3 CTs playing around the bomb train. So Versus Pro will use the info they've seen from previous rounds, and it won't be good for this one, although Karrigan is moving back towards a more traditional position.
One thing they're missing, though, is if they want to take, like, the site. I mean, I know nobody's bomb train, but it's really good to have a flash going towards camera.
Well, there we go, some baiting, and then the wide peek from Guardian will be good enough for the first kill, but Rain is holding everything down. Nico and Guardian taken out. He needs help, or does he? A 3rd kill for Rain. Finally gets eliminated, and it's down to Olafmeister. 15-14 is going to be the last round. Oh, he's firing at the feet. And guess who? It's Pasha versus Olafmeister. Olafmeister heavily tagged, moving around the bomb train. Pasha doing some pre-fire. He's on the high ground, moving to the low ground. His feet might be visible once again. Yes, they are. And Olafmeister wins it. We go to overtime.
Damn.
It's a good call, though.
Yeah. They got the kill, too.
I mean,
Up Ivy. They had a full split. Damn, Olaf 30 kills.
I think Train is like, it's so hard to pinch properly. Like if you're hitting outside from all parts, it's actually like really difficult.
Because Ivy's so hard.
Yeah, if you think about like Inferno, if you do like a 3-1-1 with 3 wrap, you know, and 1 porch, 1 halls, it's a lot easier to like, you know, attack together. On Train, it's like impossible to. Like you could do it, but it's like there's so many CT side spots I could just isolate the ladder guy or isolate the team mid guy, you know?
Not a good start for FaZe in this round. On the CT side, just 3 rounds per half now in overtime, starting with $10,000 stack of cash, a brown envelope perhaps, or even a paper bag.
This always happens. Just get blown out in regulation, then win the first OT round on the same side.
FaZe's statistics in OT are horrible.
Are they?
Yeah. Well, for finals, I think. There's something that, some stat they pumped out in Katowice. Karrigan now alone versus 3, trying not to get traded. Can't get the kill. 3 places Viper versus Pro. That's an expensive first round in overtime. If FaZe goes 0-2, then it will increase the chances of 0-3 because there won't be much money left. Karrigan's got to drop an AWP already for somebody else. You can see this is an all-in play. Look at the money left over for FaZe. If they lose this round, they won't have much to fight with in the last round of this half. Issues compounded. Some people think you know, teams should start with $16,000 so they can play all the rounds with a full buy, but that's not really Counter-Strike, is it?
That's not even fun, I don't even think.
Yeah. Takes the economy away, but CS is a game of economy, so...
Oh, you're talking about the OT? Definitely not. I hate 16. Do you like 16K?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't really know what I like more.
I mean, it's a game of economy, right? So to take the economy away by giving them 16K doesn't really...
Yeah.
It's not really traditional, if you will. 4 versus 3. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying one is right, one is wrong, though.
No, yours is right.
Mine is right.
Yeah.
3 towards the IV position for the T side. Man advantage for FaZe, and now Pasha's getting up to his usual tricks to kill Karrigan game. Will he be successful? Smokes by either side, and that is a massive delay. That's a good 18 seconds waiting around. We're at the sub-minute mark already. This is not ideal.
Say 18 seconds? Or you can see at 15 seconds, all right? Or
I don't recall. I don't know. So, Karrigan's done a good job of delaying. 30 seconds now to take a site and plant a bomb. B is surely out of the question, which might explain why there are 3 here towards A. Guardian sees the barrel of the AWP. It misses a shot on the AK player. Again, just delay tactics. A nice flash, not nice enough though. 18 seconds, bomb goes down. Sorry, a smoke goes down to obscure Karrigan's vision. Mihu spotted. Will he jump up? That would be a round-winning play, surely, and there it is. Karrigan takes down Mihu. 3 versus 2, a much-needed win. They need to survive as well. If they get eliminated again, I don't know what that would mean. But it looks okay. 16 apiece. What happened to Versus Pro there?
didn't give them enough time to split up Ivy, and they also were down a man, so they're kind of destined to lose at that point, but... Yeah, I think if they had an extra 20 seconds to work out, they would probably would have been safe.
I mean, I think they win that round if Pasha goes hell instead of going for the old bomb play. If he goes hell, he could cover Miku planting.
Yeah, that was weird. Miku didn't have any support.
Yeah,
Even from
I mean,
ladder, right?
he was just completely
Screwed.
yeah.
I think he was relying on the... Yeah, because like even Kerrigan threw that smoke back bomb, so... Oh, that's rough. I swear that op shot just went through the bomb.
I mean, if I'm Mihu though, that last round, I'm like, well, what do you guys want me to do? Like,
What more can I do?
like, there's 7 seconds left. I'm the only person like trying to plant the bomb or
Yeah.
win the round, really.
Yeah, it didn't have ladder. It's weird.
Rain moving close to Pop Dog.
Okay.
And there's a Snacks play again. Trying to make something happen in a difficult situation, but once again it will prove too difficult. So it looks like FaZe will take a round lead into the second half. There's the last kill from Nico. The sound cues are there. With Rain's position, he hears the movement, and the rest is a formality.
I think Train is the hardest map to win.
did,
Like,
yeah.
He shot the bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see the spark.
Huh.
That is crazy.
I think Train's the hardest map to win, like a 3v5 on.
I'd love to see that replay
On
slower
TZ.
afterwards.
It's
To
like
see
just,
if he's blocking.
I don't know what you do.
Feels like you need 10 people to take outside sometimes.
Yeah, like I really don't know how you win like a 3v5 on Train. It's so difficult.
They haven't done anything fast outside, fast out T-Con, I should say. Any reason for that?
Probably because they throw a million nades team mid. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not paying attention to how many nades they're throwing.
4 people deep in the A site for Versus Pro. Almost a line between IV and main, although Barley will move back to a more reasonable position. But it seems they might have the right idea as to what might be going on here from FaZe. Patch has made his way through the main area, but he's being looked for, but still faster on the trigger finger. How cheeky is that? A grenade through the Pop Dog position, but they're still on the high ground phase. And is that a bot mission? They might not be in position to do that really at the moment with 1 minute on the clock. Olaf Meister making his way in. I think he spotted one player, but he's going for a more meaningful play. Pasha taken down elsewhere. He's let that play go towards Ivy. Smoke is still down. And the bomb will get planted. Mihu near the Ivy position, but someone's looking for him. It's Olaf Meister, of course. Barley around connector will get revenge, but revenge won't last very long. Or will it? Neo will trade that frag, leaving Nico alone, trying to retain the lead for his team. Got a molly ready. He's blind, but will it land in the right spot? It looks like it might. Snacks holding an angle, but Nico's closer now. Might get hit in the leg. But he is not paying any attention. And that will be the defuse. 17 apiece.
We just had to hope there that it wasn't. And those 1v2s, like, the one guy can be anywhere. He can come around by E-box.
I think he might have been gone already.
What's up?
I think Olaf Meister was out of the angle before the shot hit the bomb. It's pretty crazy though.
Oh, wow. That's the one tough part about lineup. Sometimes like those split seconds matter. But I think he probably would have been on the angle already anyway. Oh, this one follow up quick.
Olaf Meister waiting outside Ivy at the moment. Mihu looking for someone, something. FaZe just holding position for now. They've got no eyes towards main. Wolfmeister trying to suggest something or other, but he won't win the duel, and that might make FaZe kick off things towards the B bomb site. 2 players there for now. Still waiting. And there we go. Got to go soon in case they look for the info. The CT side starting to move back on the CT. They're blind, and there's a two-man spray down from Rain. And that is surely the lead for FaZe.
It's an absolutely disgusting trade transfer from Rain. Like blind for the second go.
Snack's going to go for this. Bomb's not planted yet, so if he gets one more kill, seeing a trajectory. There's one by Oil, but it's Guardian to get match point for FaZe now. So tables have turned, the coin has flipped.
The shoe is on the other side of the table.
The shoe's on the other side of the table. The dog's taking it away. The milk's gone bad. Match point FaZe. Double ops continue for, well, they're here for Versus Pro in this round. Barley is on the UMP. And he gets taken down immediately. Another fast frag for FaZe, courtesy of Guardian looking towards Ivy, gets punished for doing so. Snack's trying to reposition on the high ground though, but Patch will steal the kill first. Oh my god, what was that from Snacks? Neo's alone though, he's got to get the 1 versus 2. Rain's on 16 HP. Do they know that he's the B player now? Surely they do by this time in this match. So they don't know where he's likely to come from. Really giving him some extra time to stop this plant. There's Rain, there's Carrigan, overtime number 2.
Let's get it.
Oh my. You love the quick scopes. You love to see it. You really do.
It's rare that you actually see quick scopes anymore.
Yeah, very rare. Pretty much only from Kenny S that I can see. I notice. And of course that one.
Is this the same HUD that you guys used at Cancun?
I believe so. Yeah,
It's a nice one.
it is. It's the best one. We have a toggle for the money with beasts.
A toggle for the money.
Sliggy, toggle the money. Oh, he can't do it right now. He's busy. He's on his...
Well, you said that you have a toggle for the money.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know what he's doing with his hands right now. But he can't do it. So.
Sliggy, where are your hands?
He's playing in Esports Arena on Friday.
Oh, cool.
And Melita is
Where'd
doing
the,
some 20-man thing, and we're going to play.
Where'd the ping pong table go, though?
Oh, that was an Esports Arena, so we'll have to get one. Although people are working in the office as well, so maybe it'll be a bit too loud. They've got to put up with me, that's enough. Versus Pro with a man advantage, and they might get a greater one. Olofmeister taking the AWP with 9 HP. Walking past the showers. Hashtag soap.
Hashtag what?
Making their way towards the B-bomb site. Only Neo is there, trying to be as careful as possible. It's all quiet on the Soviet front.
Nice. Easy kill. Oh. Saw him, but now you can delay. I think it's a little weird for him.
Oh, there it is. Money.
Oh, nice.
Not just Launder's money, but also Neo money. There it is. There's a toggle. See? Toggles the money on.
In the right above the players? Is that what happened?
All of the money.
All of the money. Okay.
So we can bring it out during a round whenever we want, because we don't want too much information on the screen during a round. But if it is of importance, then we can bring it out to see what the situation is.
Ooh.
And then take it away again.
Do it.
He did it.
See?
Oh, wow.
There's what it is.
On command.
Look at that.
Fancy.
Toggle,
On
baby.
demand. Gotta love it. Alright, here's that aggressive inner setup. Oh, and flash and everything.
Nice,
Missed
Pasha.
one, but that was good.
Through the bricks. Must be fake brick.
Oh my god. He just went to look too. Had no intent on shooting.
What's up, guys?
It's your boy Dazed.
4 on 3. Make it 2.
Mihu.
Oh, the bait is perfect from Olofmeister. But is it enough? Is it enough? The bomb has been taken away. That is Olofmeister with little choice. Surely the spray comes in. There's a flashbang. Bomb will be collected. I think there's a gap. They must have seen it. No, they're not. Because I'm holding the angle. Presumably because of the flash. Onto the ladder, off the ladder.
Oh. Got some information now. Oh wow, he's isolating this fight. Run for your life. Olaf's coming. But there's still a ladder behind him. Who's not quite out yet. Oh my god.
Oh, it's rotating back to B.
I don't even know.
Olaf Meister on ladder, off the ladder.
That's like what he does, huh?
Snacks on the bomb train now. 14 seconds remaining. Is he ready for it? Of course he is. Holy potatoes.
This is real.
2 plays left, both round the connected position. Olaf Meister got, forget the grenades, 1 versus 2. Okay. Quickly deploy one. It feels like it's safe, and he will reposition all the way around Brown Train. And I don't think they're going to expect this. Oh my god. If he looks to his left.
Oh my god.
Well, why did Pasha go back to enter?
Pasha pushed his. No, he was in Z, right?
Oh, that was
No, he was in.
Oh, it was the ladder guy. Oh yeah.
Yeah, why'd he go back?
I don't know.
He couldn't have been entered. Bialy just heard him. That was odd.
Bad communication.
But he had just peeked him and killed him.
Could
like,
be that,
any
yeah.
moment.
(20-18). Will it be 3 for 3 in the second overtime?
That sandwich every round.
Oh, step was made by the T's as well before he peeked. 1 step was made, but Mihu just walked out and got right. See Olaf Meister changing up the timing in case the CT peeks to throw a grenade or peeks to spray through the smoke or just wants to stand in a vulnerable position. Snacks now. I think he's looking for some tracer fire. Also for the smoke to disappear to even the numbers. No bomb spotted though, outside main at the moment. We've got Nico in the, sorry, Rainen in the pop dog, reading the radar bad. Nico's in main. The shadow position gives Barley's position away. Nice headshot with the UMP from Nico. 56 seconds on the clock. 4 on 3 for FaZe. Very slow and very quiet rounds. Good adjustment from Snacks there. Doesn't overshoot the mark. Neo through the smoke disappears as well. Down goes Pasha. Nico doing so much of the UMP in this round. Now it's down to Snacks trying to avoid getting traded P250 out, and Nico savages 4 players with a UMP and a pistol.
Lost for the last one. That was a round in the bag for first row. 3v2. Even has Neo right there. Wow.
That was pretty unbelievable by Nico.
Yeah. 22 to win.
So because of the time difference as well, we are very late for North America, which was supposed to start 15 minutes ago. So I'm sure that will be promptly starting after this. It's here for NACS. Stay tuned, it's not far away. Olaf Meister with a very fast pick. Onto Neo. Pop flash in, some information in main. Not shy to let the T's know they are there. And now what did Virtus Pro do with this? How do they try to retake the main position if that's what they choose to do? They all set up their grenades anyway. Rain's got another smoke. More time wasted. Though there is time on the clock for Virtus Pro, not shy of a slow round on train. Ivy's being covered by Carrigan inside the bomb train, but ooh, looks like he might be moving around at a bad time. Okay, I thought he was going to rotate round to the back of A, as he did previously on a previous half of CT today.
See, I actually really like this when you make presence at Ivy and then you use that to go enter, because that's when you can really pull rotates, because it looks like you're so committed to A. Because they have a controller both, though, it might be weird for them, because they're not seeing anybody. They need to make contact. They've only got 30 seconds up, and no one's in spots that are in danger from Ivy. Uh-oh. That actually might fall apart now. Yeah. They're still prepared for upper. Oh my god.
Snacks.
That was sick. That was so sick.
Dear Lord. So there's Barley on a late lurk. He'll get the bomb down, but that might just be the round, although Barley's got to move quickly.
You gotta run, baby. Oh, did he not spot him? Running into... Actually, didn't shoot back.
Well, we're tied up once again. One of these two teams needs to win both these rounds. Otherwise, an ACS might just be a dream.
You getting clammy hands?
Huh?
You have clammy hands?
I never have clammy hands.
Okay.
I'm not a clammy person.
I've seen your mouse.
It's because I
It looks like it's drenched.
It's not. I don't have clammy hands. I've never had clammy hands. I'm skinny. I can't have clammy hands. It's impossible.
You can see your reflection in his mouse.
I'm gonna try a different mouse actually soon. The smaller version of that mouse. Keep forgetting to. I've got it in the apartment. I tried to cook salmon in a pan yesterday, and I set the smoke alarm off.
Salmon good?
Well, it was not bad actually.
Yeah.
It was not bad. A bit crispier than you might normally have. Guardian has been taken out. There's been a lot of early action, a lot of it involving Guardian, a lot of it to his advantage around upper B. There have been big fights there. 1:05 for Virtus Pro to try and increase this advantage.
I think the real difficult part about Train in OT is just reinventing yourself on T-side, which is already so hard in the first place. Oh, wow. Flash actually works.
Didn't shy away as well. Brave, he was a brave. Rain was a brave young soul, but he's dead. Double Molotov. That's loads of information for Nico. He's making this look like it's kindergarten. Carrigan versus 2. A lot of information for him. But every second that passes, that information gets very old indeed. Flashbang doesn't go in the right place. Neo. Oh, did he run out of bullets?
It looks weird. Like he either stopped or ran out.
Oh, he gave up on life or something. I don't know. So, another match point to Virtus Pro. They need this round, otherwise it is more overtime. It's time
We're
for
going
more
to 3
overtime.
OTs, boys. Prayer hands emoji. There's no way that Virtus Pro win this round. FaZe are too good.
It's a great start. An early peek into main, presumably to try and stop somebody making a fast play towards E-Box or Pop Dog. Quite a pain for the CT side. Olaf Meister holding down the B play in the meantime, but they're going to force their way through anyway. Guardian round the back with the AWP, not quite hitting the mark, and Pasha is there again. He has been a problem on Train today. 31 kills for him so far. Miku taken down. Molotov's on the site. The bomb has been planted. 2 versus 3. 2 of the 3 Virtus Pro players on the site itself. Snagged by Oil. That's where he will lay. Now Barley rotates. There are 2 Molotovs, and there are no smoke grenades here for the CT side.
And they have the impact grenade, so they can wait for the smoke to go down, see if they need it. Oh boy.
Oh, bonus damage. And that's going to be that.
There's no way.
There's nothing they can do.
GG.
There is nothing they can do. Or is there? Oh, that's a sad way to go out.
It's
and,
like
Nico's going for stats at the end there. 22 for 20. Virtus Pro with the W. Let's make this snappy.
Yeah, it's like also it's like impossible to miss that Molotov off the door. You can throw it as many different ways as you want. It'll always land like square on the site.
You could throw it too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was quite the slog
that's
on
nice.
Train, and Virtus Pro will come out victorious. Again, that was like a landslide half in the beginning, wasn't it? But again, FaZe are always capable of a comeback. So here we are. Yeah. Big round from a big game, sorry, from both, but Virtus Pro with W. So we will swiftly be moving to North America after a short BRK. We're going to have Team Liquid versus Complexity, Inferno and Train, and then we're going to have Optic, interesting to see them, versus NRG on Mirage. Here are the stats. Pasha and Olaf Meister at the top with our storyline. That's pretty awesome. So that was our first day of